Hi, this is Kristen Marcus Hempstead, and I'm here today to talk with you about how mediums receive information. So there's 4 different clairs that we have, which is like clair means clear. So the first one that I'm most familiar with is clairsentient, which is clear feeling. So when I'm doing a reading for somebody, I can tell how the person on the phone is feeling, if they're anxious, if they're angry, if they're hurt. Also, when a lost loved one or a deceased loved one comes in, because they're never lost, I should never say lost, but when those deceased loved ones come in, I can oftentimes feel how they passed away. Did they choke? Were they shot? Was it natural causes? Was it cancer? I can feel different emotions that they're having, be it forgiveness, regret. It's just amazing what spirit can bring through. They can show me something on their, like their left hand, which means they have like a marking or something on their left hand. So I just basically receive that information and give it to the person who I'm reading for, and then they can sort of decipher what that means to them. So the first thing is clear feeling. The second sense that I have is claircognizant, which is clear understanding or clear knowing. And I'll just get like a download about somebody where I'll just know about like a certain period of their life that pertains to the person that I'm reading for. I'll just get some information about, okay, they're seeing you when you were this age, and they're letting me know that you did this together, and it just comes in an instant, and spirit just has me say it and bring it forward, and it'll oftentimes mean something, not necessarily to me, but the person who's doing that I'm doing the reading for. The next one is clairaudience, which is clear hearing. So that's not necessarily, but it can be. It's not necessarily like someone having them just sit right here and just tell you everything, so it sounds like it's something like outside of you. Sometimes it could be that little voice in your head. Sometimes it could be something that's off in the distance. I know I hear some things off in the distance, and no one's actually there. And the first time I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of interesting. But I mean, it really isn't scary at all. So spirit comes that way as well, into clear hearing, and they could just say like one little word that means something to the person that the medium is reading for. The next one is clairvoyance, which is clear vision. And that's actually being able to either see apparitions like they are 3D, you could see shadows, but then it's also like getting different shots of things in your head. So it's not necessarily like I can see someone sitting here, but I'll kind of just get like a shot of something in my head. However, some people have been able to, you know, see apparitions and see different things like that to really get a clear view of what the person looks like. When I'm doing a reading, I'll oftentimes get like a vision in my head of how the person is presenting themselves, but then also how they're seeing the person that I'm reading for. They're seeing them at this age because that was important. And they're showing me that they are this age because that was important. They're showing me it could be anything. It's been mixtures, it's been banana bread, it's been cookies, it's been all sorts of just different things. And the biggest thing about these different senses is just really assuring that to you, the person who's getting the reading, that we're speaking to your loved one who's passed on. And then we confirm that, and then the message kind of comes through with what you are supposed to know. So it's clairsentience, clear feeling, clear audience, which is clear hearing, clairvoyance, which is clear vision, and claircognizant, which is clear knowing. Those are probably the 4 main clairs. And the way I really sum up what a medium is when I first started off on this, I would meditate. And to me, meditation is connecting with my higher power, God, spirit, whatever you want to call it. I call it God. So I'm sitting here connecting with God, and I'd ask for, what's my life's purpose? What's my life's purpose? And I kept getting a bridge. A bridge. Every time I meditated, I just kept seeing a bridge in my head. A bridge, bridge, bridge. And I was thinking, what in the world could a bridge be? I'm not going to be building bridges, and I'm not an architect. Am I going to be driving over a bridge? Am I going to be hurting a bridge? And then it came to me after just sitting with it for a while that my goal in life, or my purpose in life, is to be a bridge for those people who have passed on, who are no longer with us, to those that are still here. And it helps having the counseling background. It helps being in a different industry as well, and then having that connection with spirit to help people connect with their lost loved ones. So that's the main way that mediums connect. I can't conjure someone up. I've had people ask me, can you please bring my boyfriend or my son or my daughter or whatever back in the physical form so I can see them? Unfortunately, people who have passed on are no longer attached to their bodies. They're to a much higher vibration. And I'm not able to make them come to you in the physical form to be able to touch them again. I can never guarantee who comes through. However, we have been able to have you ask for someone. I want a message from my grandma Martha, or whoever it is. And I have been able to get tuned into spirit to get that information about that person. So it's not just, spirits coming in who you may not want to talk to. It's okay to ask. And that's all we can do is ask. And if that person wants to come through, they're going to be able to come through. So each reading is a little bit different. I have a tendency to talk very fast because spirit comes very, 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 very fast. And you get a lot of information within those readings. And another thing I hear from people is, I'm so afraid of what I'm going to hear in the reading. And oftentimes people are contacting me because they want closure, because there's something going on where they don't feel good about. And I've never had a spirit come back and say, I am still so mad at you. I've only heard nothing but love and forgiveness and acceptance. And the loved one wants the people who are still here on earth to be able to move on. Once we move on and learn and we're happy, they can move on and continue their life lesson as well. So that's pretty much what I have today for what a medium is and what a medium isn't. And please look for some more segments about me. When I get different questions, I'll definitely put a video together. So if you have questions, go to my website at KristenMarcusHempstead.com. That's KristenMarcus-HEMSTAD.com, and feel free to submit some questions. I'm also on Facebook. Thank you very much. Have a great day.